What up, guys? Garage Gamer. So, Portland Retro Gaming Expo 2023 was off the hook. It's really fun. Amazing event. It's one of the biggest in North America, if not the biggest, for retro gaming. And I'm not joking when I say that. It's crazy. And no sales tax. So, yeah, it's people are spending money left and right. But I wanted to go in over some of the stuff that I saw and some of the things people are charging I thought was whack. So let's go over it. Uh, Here we go. $150 for Spider-Man 2 PS5 controller. You freaking kidding me? What the, maybe this hopefully you guys kept yours if you bought one. It's still in the box because I opened mine, but oh man, I wonder if that one's going to go up just over the years. $800 for the PlayStation 5 Spider-Man 2 console. I can't keep up. Like I love these kind of vendors. Like they'll bring their own stuff. Charge me whatever for this kind of stuff. But like I know that PlayStation 5 is not worth $800. Maybe it is. Maybe that's the going rate. But I'm sorry. $221. That's pretty specific. $221 they want for the Power Glove here. I'm going to show it to my son. Man, for $221, it better like turn things into gold for that price. Right? Oh, and I love this one. $70 for a Dreamcast Visual Memory Unit, the VMU. $70. Like this came out over 20 years ago. How do we know the battery even works on these things? He's got them like sealed, but jeez, I'd be a buyer at 30, maybe 40. Like what? And I get like these guys that you get a booth, you need to make money. Oh, these are some expensive NES games. $264.99 for Wayne's World. Yeah, like this is exactly why. $129 for Tecmo Cup, $200 for Casino Kid. I'm never gonna be an inbox or a complete NES collector because I think it's insane. I mean, more power to you if you can afford it, but maybe you can find a deal. But there's gonna be some rare games that are just gonna price me out already. And it's too bad. And a lot of these games weren't worth this much 10 years ago. But here's some video of kind of earlier on. I thought it was just starting to get busy. Mummy Demaster, they want $70 for that PS4 game. Like it's like a $20 game. I guess it's in the Super Nintendo limited run case, but oh, and notice like how most of these games are under glass. Yeah. It's like good when they're under glass and they don't let you pick it up. Here's Retro Bit. They had some cool controllers. They come out with new stuff all the time. They had a Dreamcast prototype that I guess I didn't see, but I saw later on after I left on Twitter. A ton of Switch games. Switch is going to be so collectible. Like, I'm going to see 10, 20 years from now, everyone's going to be getting Switch games. R-Type Final, don't get that game. That's a crappy game. The Double Dragon would be cool. Oh, there's the Evercade EXP, the Capcom version. He's got like 4 of them there. Resident Evil Village, the collector's edition there. I don't need any more collector's editions. $50 for the PlayStation 5 headset. $60 for the NES Advantage. I've never had an NES Advantage. That'd be cool. I love that scene in Ghostbusters 2 where they're using it at the top of the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, this guy saw some of the prices. I guess he didn't last. Check out some of these booths, though. Like, this guy must have spent a ton of money for this booth, but he's got a ton of stuff, too. Yeah, look at these prices. I think this guy is more kind of what the market is. I'm curious what that $78 Switch game. I don't know what that fight game is. Let me know in the comments if you know what there's something that catches your eye here. My son sees the Switch games. He's looking for Ghostbusters, anything Ghostbusters, or what's the other one he likes? I can't remember. Steel Battalion, $500 for that. One of the years maybe it was like the one they had 2 years ago. They had a whole LAN party set up for the Xbox, and you bring your Steel Battalion, and they had like 15 people playing Steel Battalion on a LAN party. So sick. That's like what like totally makes like it's like that's nerd heaven right there. $500. Maybe that's a good like I don't know how much you're playing it, but it's cool to have. Really cool. I didn't learn about Steel Battalion until after, of course, the system is dead. Don't be collecting GameCube games now. That'll be really freaking expensive. Whew. That's, yeah, $70. Looks like, I think that's the Zelda game there. Soul Calibur statue. I'm not buying too many statues, but I'm getting one later this week. This guy had everything here. He had the Retrons. I asked him how much they were. He didn't even know. At least one of the guys there that didn't know. There was some cheap games. Still under glass, though. Here's some complete in-box NES games. Oh, I guess that's not complete in box. Mega Man 2 for $35. I think that's probably fair. I like the NES games that are in like a plastic sleeve. That means they're at least they're trying to keep them clean. $150 for Super Mario Brothers 3. I think I'd be a buyer at $100, but it does look clean. Super C, $190. I don't know what's with the price tag. It says $39.99. It was $39. He bought it for $39.99. NES Zapper, $15. I had the red one, but maybe the cool kids had the gray one. I don't know. It's just gonna sit on your shelf now, though, unless you got a CRT television. Ton of Wii U stuff. Oh, finally some open. I don't think the good, probably the good stuff's not in the little Tupperware bin. Oh, yeah. Check this out. This guy had a Sega Genesis with a composite video mod, RGB modded, CPU switch, region switch, volume controlled through system. $250. Man, for $250? They better do HDMI out. And what's with the front of it? It looks like someone like spooged all over it. $200 for the black Dreamcast. That's reasonable. Not in box, but it's cool. $750 for the green Xbox, the first one, the original, the OG. Oh yeah, and of course my son sees the amiibo back there. Yeah, I've got 3 or 4, but I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole. He's got 25, 30. That's probably realistic. But that green Xbox is awesome. A Halo Reach Silver 360 for $140. System Slim. SideQuest Games. SideQuest, I think they're out of Portland, either Portland or Vancouver, Washington. And here's an interesting homebrew, Frantic for Atari 2600. I love those old monitors. And one of them was playing E.T., so we had to get on there, show my son E.T. for the first time. If you haven't played that game, it's like, that's gaming history right there. Get in the hole, you can't get out. When you do, the detectives come get you. But had a great time. There's the Tetris World Championships. We're at Portland Retro Gaming Expo. They have them every year. A lot of crazy excitement there later today. It's live streamed on Twitch, I believe. These guys are good. Really good. And a whole bunch of consoles set up. Just free to play. Everything's free to play. I know I showed you in my video earlier I had pinballs, but you know, a ton of console stuff here. So I think this is Diddy Kong Racing 64. You know, my son just picked it up and started playing. You know, it's kind of almost a little similar to Mario Kart. So yeah, that was fun. And they had a Wii U set up. I won't tell them that I have a Wii U up in the attic. Oh, brother. And I can't remember what this game was. This is, I think, a new game coming out by the same people that are making Toxic Avengers. They had a Blockbuster Video set up in the convention from the Blockbuster in Bend, Oregon. So really cool. I think I'm more of a Hollywood video guy myself. But, you know, you could, how cool is that? You could buy old movies, old DVDs. I know I just, again, I created another video recently about how this is dead and no one's buying them, but maybe they sold some here. Those shelves look totally Blockbuster, so I'm curious how much they made. This is definitely a bigger exhibit than they had last time. This time they're on the main floor. I think last time they were off in a little side room, and maybe some people didn't see them. So really cool. Here's Garbage Pail Kids. I showcased this last year. This is a super fun game. It never came out originally on the Nintendo, but Digital Eclipse, I believe, brought it back to life and re-released it. So, yeah, overall, it's just started to get busy. Crazy busy in there on Saturday. Great time, though. I look forward to that event every year. Taking my son there for the first time was great. And some of you guys, some of my subscribers met up with me. So, dude, some of you, thank you so much. Everyone's super nice. And meeting some of my longtime friends, walking around with, doesn't get better than that. And showing them off to my son. And, you know, it's great. So, anyway, be sure to hit that like button. I'm a small YouTuber, guys. I really appreciate all your help here. Consider subscribing if you're not subscribed, because I got more videos on the way. I might have a 19-inch Venom coming later this week, so I might do something with that. And I'm going to be doing more stuff, so consider giving me a sub, and I appreciate you. And I'll see you on the next one. All right. Thanks so much, guys.